Peggy here. For the Get and Go Starter Kit promotion, today is the very last day. So if you want to get this starter kit promotion, make sure that you sign up and place your order, all that, before 11:59 Mountain Time. So they're 2 hours behind us here in Eastern Standard Time. So what is that? 1:59 our time. If you're on the West Coast and you happen to be watching me, thank you so much. But you are 2 hours before them. So that's all the time that's left to get this amazing deal and to join my awesome team. And with this kit, you get two different types of cards. They're posted. I have it posted all over my Facebook page. But it's Granny Apple Green. One is the card base and the other one is Coastal Cabana, and it makes a total of 16 cards, and everything that you need to complete those cards are in those kits. Plus you get 2 stamp sets, the Queen Anne's lace stamp set, which is really beautiful. I wish I had it, but I don't. And then the other one is So Much Love stamp set. Plus you get a pack of your rhinestone basic jewels, which everybody needs those. So if you don't have those and you're one of my customers, make sure you put those on your next order, because those are awesome to have, and you can color them with your Stampin' Blends if you want to add a little bit of color bling to your cards. And then also you get a free Paper Pumpkin coupon code emailed to you so that you can redeem your Paper Pumpkin. And I feel like I'm missing something. Free shipping. There's no shipping, so you only pay tax. If you happen to live in a state that you don't pay tax, wow. So then you only pay $99 and you get over $125 total value. You get to choose $125 worth of product of your choice. And then plus you get to Paper Pumpkin, which is valued about $22, plus the stamp sets, which is probably $40 or so there. So you get quite a value in this kit. And I would be so honored if you joined our team of the Spongin Stampers. And so that's it for that. If you have any questions, please email me at sponginstamp@hotmail.com. Or you can just message me here on Facebook. Also, you guys, hey Lynette, I have a class coming up on not this month. It's not October yet, tomorrow. It's the 22nd and the 23rd. I wrote it down, but now I don't remember where I put it. It's the 22nd and 23rd of October. So the 22nd... I know I wrote it down. Here it is. The 22nd is Thursday. And that class is an evening class, so it's at 6:30 p.m. So the fee is $20 or $25. It's free with a $25 or more purchase. And RSVP is required so that I know how many people to make the class kits for, because each class is pre-cut specifically for that class, and we're going to be doing Christmas cards. So you want to come to this. Start your Christmas cards. Make a beautiful Christmas card, handmade, to give to your loved ones and your friends and your coworkers and all that good stuff. Or you can attend the Friday morning class, October 23rd at 10:30, and it's free with a $25 or more purchase or a $20 fee. And that is RSVP also. So I think that is all I have for announcements, except for watch tomorrow. Tomorrow is another awesome special that Stampin' Up! Is doing. You don't want to miss it. I am looking forward to it myself, because I've got my eye on about 3 things I want. So anyway, also, I want to give a big shout out to my customers who purchased from me this month. I had 3 big goals to make this month, and because of you guys, I reached 2 of them. So I am so grateful and so thankful for you guys, and you are awesome. So without you guys placing your orders and following me and sharing and commenting, I would not be able to continue to bring you all this good awesomeness. So again, a heartfelt thanks to you. And so let's go into October, just rocking and a rolling. All right, so that's it. Let's go ahead and get busy. And you guys, I'm so sorry I'm not doing the frontal, but this week so far has been it's been running me ragged. So I just didn't want to. I know I did it once before where I jumped in with my hair not done and no makeup, and I don't want to do that again, because when I watched the replay, I was mortified. But anyway, so you guys are just gonna bear with me today. So I'm here and I love you guys. So let's go ahead and get started. So we have a piece of Pretty Peacock cardstock. This is 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4, folded, and I already gave it a nice little crisp little burnishing there. Then we have our layering piece, and this is Whisper White. And this is, I think this is 5 1/4 by 4, I believe. So let me see. Yeah, 5 1/4 by 4. And I've already embossed it. And silly me, I left my embossing the dies in the other room. But I know I've showed them to you before, and I can quickly pull them up. Maybe I can't. Well, I guess I can't because I've misplaced the holiday catalog. I did have it right here. Here it is. So let me just find them really quick. Right here. I told you guys that I would be using this bundle for probably through this week. This may be the last time that I will be bringing this bundle to you guys. So if you guys want it, place an order for it. So the new host code is 3JWYQ2MS, and if you place an order that is less than $150, please use that host code. If your order is $150 or more, do not use the host code. I want you to keep the host rewards to yourself. Okay, so this is the die. I'm all frazzled. Right here. So hopefully you guys can see that. So this is the die. It cuts them out, and there's a die that embosses the stitched veins in your leaves. And then there's this other long one that makes this right here that just does that. So that's pretty cool, isn't it? I love it. Okay, so that's what I use to go ahead and emboss this, because this card it takes a little longer. So I went ahead and I did my embossing and my cutting ahead of time, and I colored my linen thread ahead of time too, and I just used my early espresso on my linen thread and I let it dry. So I did it this morning, so it's nice and dry. We are using our copper brushed metallics cardstock. So I have a 1/2 inch strip, and then I have an 1/8 of an inch strip. The 1/8 of an inch is going to be for the inside of our card. So let's see, the 1/2 inch is for the outside. Then I have, I think this is, what is this, 2 1/4 or 2.5? 2.5 inches of designer series paper. Is the oh shoot, it just left me. It's the plaids. Oh darn it. I know the name of it. I can't believe I forgot it though. Plaid tidings. So this is, what did I say, 2.5 inches, and then I didn't cut it. It's 6 inches long because these come in 6 by 6s, but I'm going to trim it off at the bottom. So we have that, and then I have my 1/2 inch strip of copper embossing copper metallics paper, and then I have a 1/4 of an inch of early espresso, and we're just going to put those right onto our Whisper White layer, pretty much like that, except for it's all going to be pushed together. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. So I'm going to use my glue because I want some wiggle room so that I can make sure that it's all on there right. And hopefully I have the right glue, because it doesn't feel like I do. It feels like it's getting really, really low, but it's all right. I'll just have to make sure I try to put this on as straight as I can. So just like that. Oop. And then I'm going to put my Early Espresso strip. Again, this is 1/4 of an inch wide. I'm sorry, you guys, if I was talking really fast, but sometimes if I don't go ahead and get it out real fast, I get distracted very easily, and then I forget what I wanted to say. Okay, I know, aren't the plaids beautiful, Lynette? I love them. And this pack of paper is not just fall. There are Christmas colors in there, and there's pinks and blues, and it's really a beautiful pack of paper. Could have showed it to you guys, but I don't know where I did with the whole pack. Oh, it's right in front of me. I tell you, if it was a snake, it would bite me. So remember, we did the pumpkin card, farmhouse style, with this one, and that's the other side. So this is really kind of Christmassy. It's more of a country Christmas. This you could use for Christmas, for fall, for any season whatsoever. And then there's this side. I think this would even be pretty for Valentine's. And then you have this one. That's really beautiful. You could probably use this for fall. And if you do purples for Christmas, you could use it for Christmas or in all seasons. And then you have more for Christmassy or masculine. This could be a masculine card. This is more fall. So anyway, I just wanted to give you, won't go through all of them, but they're gorgeous, gorgeous pieces of paper. And you can, I love that one too. And I guess I've used all of my pinks and blues, and I do have a couple pieces that I have left. So right here, so here are some pinks. This is Melon Mambo. And then there's that side, and then the blue. So aren't those beautiful? This is a gorgeous pack of paper. Okay, so let me go ahead and move this to the side and get back to our card. Okay, so now I'm going to put the brushed metallic, and I'm using the copper. In the brushed metallics, you get copper, gold, and I believe it's champagne. So we use the champagne on our farmhouse card. We used a gold on one of our fall cards, and now we're using the copper. So that's all I'm doing, is lining that up. And then I'm going to trim this off. You guys, I am so unprepared. I do not have my scissors over here. Let me grab them. Maybe. I think they're in the other room too. Matter of fact, I know they are. Okay, so I got these. These will work. Okay. So I haven't moved everything from my class. Like I said, this week has been running me ragged. So I'm just going to trim those off just like that. Hopefully I'm in the camera. I don't know. We're good enough. Okay, so there we go. Let me move those out of the side. So isn't that pretty already? It's so pretty. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I have got Bumblebee Yellow, because that is in my Designer Series paper, along with Cajun Craze, that is in my Designer Series paper as well. Pretty Peacock. And then I have some Crumb Cake. Now, Crumb Cake really isn't in here, but Crumb Cake goes very nicely with the Early Espresso. So I thought I would try to throw some of that in there. Then we have our copper foil. This is the brushed metallics again. And I went ahead and I cut and embossed 3 of the smaller leaves from the Love of Leaves stitched dies. And we are going to put those together on the front of our card. So I gotta brag on this. This is just so pretty. I hope that you guys can see the detail on that, but isn't that just absolutely gorgeous? I love it. Okay, so, and I'm not just saying that because I sell it. I really do love it. All right, so before I forget what I'm going to do, because I always forget the inside of her cards. Don't ask me why, but I do. So we're going to go ahead and do that. So we're going to try to mimic this right here. So I've got a half-inch strip of our Designer Series paper, and I'm going to put it right about there on the inside of our card. And the inside of our card piece is, what is it? It is 5 1/4 by 5 1/4 by 4. My mind just is going blank. I'm telling you, it's in overload. It really, really is. So I have a 1/4 inch. So this is a 1/2 inch. This is a 1/4 inch of Early Espresso. And then this is like an 1/8 of inch of our copper. So it's going to go on there. So we're going to go ahead and glue that down. And then we're going to give that a nice trim too. So did Nikki join us? I see somebody saying hi to Nikki. Hey, Nikki. So let's go ahead and get that down. So you guys, Nikki took quite a tumble on Friday night off of my front steps Friday night, and we had to make a visit to the emergency room. Thank goodness she is okay. Baby is fine. She was really good. When she saw she was going down, she landed on her knees and flipped her body around, so no belly hit whatsoever. But you guys pray for her because she messed up her ankle pretty good. We thought she broke it, but it's just a very, very, very bad sprain. Okay, so, and she's hobbling around and trying to get through. And they have orders to be transferred to Colorado Springs. So now she's trying to get her house in order for pictures and all of that, and she can't walk. So you guys just pray for her. All right, so we're going to go ahead and lay this down as well, just like we did the front layer. And then our our foil paper, brushed metallics. I didn't have to go all the way across with the glue, but I did. All right, so there we go. And then we're just going to trim this off. And then the inside of our card will be all nice and decorated and beautiful, and will coordinate with the front of our card. Okay, so just like that. So hopefully I won't forget to show you our envelope when we're done too. All right, so now I'm going to put that aside. Isn't that beautiful? Okay, so we're going to put this in, and we are going to try, I say try, to arrange our flowers. So I think we're going to do something like this. I think I might want to, you think I would be better at this, because I used to help my mom in her floral shop when she was alive and had her floral shop. I would help her in there, but somehow another paper and real flowers is a little bit different arranging. Okay, so I think I'm gonna cut, nah, I'm not, I might, because I want my stems to kind of all come together, kind of. I might end up cutting them though. Okay, so we're just going to try to arrange that right about there. And then this piece here is going to come up probably right there, just like so. And I think I'm going to put this one like right there. And then this one will come down here like that. And I am going to cut this one because this one is quite long. So I'm gonna just I'm gonna just trim that off just like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and glue this one down. Hope and pray that I get it right where I want it to be. I don't know. I think I want it to go a little higher. Then this one I am going to glue down to, I think. Yeah. You can pop these up with your dimensionals if you wanted to, but I'm kind of thinking I'm not going to on all of them. I might do one or two, and then that's it. Okay, so this one I'm gonna put some glue on here and tuck that one right up underneath here, like that. And then we're gonna tuck these, like right there, and like right there, I think. So something like that. Okay, so let me put some glue on that. Just like so. And if it goes off the edge of my card, I'm okay with that because we still have our card base. So it will still fit on our card and it will be perfect. I'm going to tuck that one up underneath there, kind of like so. Okay, and then we've got one more. So I'm going to bring this one down under here, I think. So about like that. And then this one, we're going to pop this one up. And I did want to do something a little different, and I got overzealous again, but I wanted to sponge the edges of these. I wonder if I can get this off. I didn't put a whole lot of glue. All right, so that's gonna stay just like that. All right, thank goodness that came off. All right, so I am just gonna take my sponge pad, and I grabbed the wrong color. I grabbed Misty Moonlight instead of my Pretty Peacock. So this is the Bumblebee Yellow, I think. And I'm just going to ink that up. And I am just going to sponge around my edges of my leaves. All that work just to take it apart because I forgot a step. So I'm just going to sponge around them. And all that does is it just gives it a little bit more of interest, makes them look a little bit more realistic, makes them look a little bit more dimensional. So can you see that? Isn't that pretty how that is? So we're going to do that one. So I'm going to close that. And I've got one sponge over here because I forgot to grab 3 different ones. So I'm going to my lightest to my darkest, except for the Pretty Peacock. I'm gonna have to get another sponge, but I grabbed the wrong ink pad anyway, so I've got to go over there and get the Pretty Peacock. Okay, so I am just using Cajun Craze on Cajun Craze, just like so. So I want you guys to see how that really pops it. I really love the way that looks. That is going to go underneath right there, and this one was going to go right here. I'll have to re-glue those. Let me get another sponge, and let me get our Pretty Peacock. Uh-oh. I think Pretty Peacock is in the other room too. Wow. Okay. What can I use instead of Pretty Peacock? Shaded Spruce maybe? No. Yeah. Maybe some Garden Green. This isn't going to look like it's supposed to because my Pretty Peacock is in the other room. So I'm just going to use a little Garden Green, I think. It's a little greener than what I wanted, so it's not going to quite be exactly what I want, but it will be okay. Whoops. All right, so yeah, it's a lot greener, but it will be all right. All right, this one's mostly hidden anyway. So I think I kind of want it to go, no, just like so. All right. So there we go. So let me start gluing these back down again. So that one's going to go like that. So I am just going to take some glue, put that right there. Did this? Let's go this way and this way. Just like that. That works. Works for me. All right, and then some more on here. Just like that. I wanted this one to come out a little more, but it'll be all right. Okay, like so. I'm going to close these up because we are done with these. Sorry, you guys, I forgot half my stuff in another room. All right, and then we're gonna, I need crumb cake. Darn, I need crumb cake. We are gonna use Early Espresso for the crumb cake. We're gonna, instead of doing crumb cake on crumb cake, I'm gonna do the Early Espresso because we used Early Espresso in our card. So, and our linen thread, I dyed to early, oh, that's really dark. I forgot I re-inked that up. So I might have got that a little darker than what I wanted, but it's all right. Okay, so there we go. So that is going to go right like so. And we are going to pop that one up, I think. No, you know what? I don't think I'm going to. I think I'm going to leave that one just like that. It's really dark though. I didn't mean to get it so dark. We'll be all right. So I'm going to take that one. I am going to pop it up. All right, so I am going to just use a little Stampin' Dimensional. Just like that. And then we're going to tie our ribbon. I think that's our next step. We need a sentiment too, so I'm going to do some heat embossing, and I'm going to use our gold, not gold, but our copper embossing powder to make a really pretty sentiment. I think I'm just going to do it on Whisper White. Okay, so there is our pretty bow that is going to go there. I'm going to give these a nice little trim. So just like so. That's going to go there. That needs to be trimmed just a little more. That's going to go there. And we're going to move this to the side, and we're going to bring in some Whisper White. So I have a piece of Whisper White cardstock. I have my Versamark, but you know what? I will be right back. I need my stamp set. It won't take me but a second. All right, there we go. All right, so I'm going to use, you guys, I really do love the sentiment, hope changes everything, because I truly, truly, truly believe that. But I think, no, we're going to use it. We are going to use it. I think my piece of cardstock, though, is a little bit too thick. So let me take this scrap piece right here and cut a piece off here. So we've got, ooh, I got ink on that. Flip it over. I got ink all over it. All right, so I'm going to do a quarter, let's see, 1, 2, probably 3/8 of an inch wide. And I'm hoping that that's going to be wide enough. And I think it is. And I'm hoping I can cut straight on that too. Or not cut straight, but stamp straight. All right. No, my blocks. Oh, maybe I have something in here I can use. Well, I don't. They're all in the other room too. Do you believe this? I don't believe I did this. Oh yes, I do. I believe I did this. All right, give me a sec again. I'm so sorry, you guys. I'm getting my workout this morning. Okay, so. All right. No, I didn't put away all my stuff from my class from Friday night because I have a friend, a customer, who wants to come by and get her kit. She wasn't able to make it to class, but she still wanted her kit. So she usually comes by when she gets a chance, and she quickly stamps it all, and then she takes it home and puts it together. So I left it all out. Well, it's not out like class, but I mean, I put it all together and it's sitting out there. And so I inked up with Versamark, and I'm probably going to get my head in here, and I'm sorry. I'm going to try to stamp that straight. I don't think I did, but we're going with it. And so I didn't want to put it all away and then have to try to find it all, so, and then I didn't think about class today, so, or not class, but our live and needing half of it for the live, so, and I don't have my spoon, so we're going to use the lid to our, to the powder. It will work, right? I tell you, you need to spread the fun, because you never know what I will do on a live or what will happen. And it just keeps things fun, doesn't it? I think so anyway. I should have a waiting room with music on. I really should. I really should. Okay, I need a brush. And I don't think that I have one over here. This is why I like to use my embossing buddy, because it helps keep the powder from sticking where you don't want it to stick. So we're going to go with it because I don't have my little brush over here. And now I'm shaking a little bit. So I am not going to try to get that off. So we're going to bring in our heat gun. Oh, I am sitting here laughing at myself, just shaking my head. Oh, my roots. Oh well, it is what it is. I need to sell more stamps so that I can afford to have my roots done. Okay, so there we go. So I just heated it with the heat tool, and there we go. So isn't that beautiful, you guys? Just like that is so pretty. All right, so this, we're going to bring this back in with our little colored linen thread. That is going to go, I think, I'm not quite sure where I want that to go. Could do like that too, and put this like right here. I might take off, no, I kind of, what do you guys think? I kind of like that. Hope changes everything, and then it hides some of that glop on there that I got. Don't you love that word, glop? Okay, I think I like that. I'm going to trim this because we don't need this long, so I'm going to go ahead and trim that. And trim this side right here. You guys, I just spooked myself. I don't even know if I want to tell you what I did. But I picked up these scissors to trim this, and I got scared because some of the linen thread that was brown that was stuck to the scissors, and I thought it was a bug or a spider or something, and it scared me. Okay, so I think that is going to go there, and that is going to go there, and I think I want it to go straight and right across there like so. All right, so we are going to pop this down, and and I am going to the bottom all the way down to the bottom down here, you think? Like that? Or across? Oh, there's another piece of that twine. That's going to be the death of me because I'm going to die of fright. Okay, so down here. Maybe I should have left that a little longer so that it would go all the way to the edge over here. But instead, I think what I'll do, because I can't add length back to it, so I'm going to trim a little bit more off and see if that will work. All right, so I think I'm going to go from there to there. It really needs to be a little shorter, but I'll be all right. Oh, I could go off. No, we're going to keep it on there. All right, so I'm wondering if I really need to pop the sentiment up if we're going to put it on the bottom. But I guess I will, just for fun. Okay. I hope you guys are laughing with me. If you can't laugh at yourself, what can you do, right? I know you guys. I love you guys too. All right, so I am going to just put this probably right about here is where I think I'm going to put it. Just like so. All right, so now I need my glue dots. Please tell me they're here. They're not. They're not here. Okay, you know what I can use? I can use a little tear and tape. I think that will work. Let me just take this off of here. See if I can get that off of there. That was ingenious, wasn't it? All right, and I'm going to roll that up a little bit. Just like so. And I'm going to tell you what, this bow is not going anywhere. All right, and then we're going to put our bow, but I don't want it to show, right there. All right, so there we go. I don't really like the way that looks. I need to get some more glue in here. I think maybe I should have popped up some of these leaves a little better, but we're rolling with it. We are just going to roll with it. I did not get that glued down. That's why it came back up. So like that and like that. There we go. All right. Now we have to adhere this to our card base. So just bring in our card base. It's Pretty Peacock. And we're going to put some glue on this. And I'm going to be careful with my glue where the stitching is because it will come through. All right. And I'm going to center this on here. Try to anyway. Just like that. All right. So there's the front of our card. So isn't that pretty, you guys? And it looks like it's a lot, but it is, but it's just steps. That's all it is. So now we're going to glue the inside piece here, and you can stamp an inside sentiment for the inside if you wanted to, or you can leave it and just write in it, and that will work just fine as well. It's whatever you wanted to do. I'm going to leave it blank for right now. All right. So there we go. So isn't that beautiful? I hope that you guys love this as much as I do. Hey, Megan. So pretty. I absolutely love that. So hopefully you can see the shine from the copper paper. And then we have the inside that matches our front. And then our envelope. So I didn't forget. How about that? All right. So I've got my envelope. And then I've got the other half of the piece of Plaid Tidings Designer Series paper. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my glue, and I'm going to be careful not to put like uber amount at the top, because it does kind of spread and gushes out if you get too much. And I'm just going to put that on there like so. And then I'm just going to line this right up in there, just like that. And press that down. Make sure I got that. Slide this up. Come on, just a little bit more. Just a little bit more. There we go. Just like so. And then all we do is we just trim this off. And now I have a beautiful envelope that coordinates beautifully with my card. So you guys, thank you so much for joining the madness today. Thank you for your patience with my forgetfulness. I hope you guys had a fun time on here with me, because I know I did. I had fun laughing at myself. Oh, I tell you. Do you remember that TV series years? Oh gosh, I'm about to give my age away. Maybe I shouldn't say it. Anyway, it was the TV series years and years ago. I think the name of it was Alf. And he used to make these jokes, these corny jokes. And then he would laugh and he'd say, "Ah, I'd kill me." That's how I feel today. Okay, so there we go. So there is our coordinating envelope and our beautiful card. So that is it, you guys. That's all I have for you today. So remember that the Joining Stampin' Up! Special promotion, it ends today at 11:59 Mountain Time. And if you're interested, I would be more than happy to help you. And I would be so honored to have you on our amazing team. And don't forget to RSVP for October's class. And you guys, I am going to have a special gift, excuse me, for anybody who attends class. And not for anybody who attends class, but if you come to class and you bring a friend, someone who is new to me, not someone that's been before, but someone who is new to yes, Alf. What, that was his name, right? So let me get back on track. So anybody that is new to me, if you bring them to class, I will have a special little gift for you as a thank you. So let's work together and spread the love of our card making and stamping and scrapbooking and just paper crafting all together. And you guys, because again, it helps me and it helps us get the love that we have for stamping out to other people. So, and don't forget to RSVP so that I can have your card class kits ready for you at class, because they are specially cut for each class. They won't work for another class or anything like that. So please make sure you RSVP, and that way also I'll make sure that you have one when you get here. Okay, so hopefully that made sense. I hope that it did. And you guys have a wonderful rest of your week. And I might pop in again. Don't hold me to it. Not sure. Not today, but sometime between now and next Wednesday. I may pop in again. I'm not sure yet. So it all depends on how things go. All right, you guys. I love you guys. You guys are awesome. You rock. And I will see you again. Toodly-doo.